Welcome to Rhythm and Roads Las Vegas. I'm your host, Joshua Jacob. Welcome to my new series, Everything is Possible. On today's show, we have an incredible group from Las Vegas, and we're going to start with Brittagna, Chandiss, Cassie from the Las Vegas show, Angels. Welcome, ladies.
Hi,
Pleasure to have you on Rhythm and Roads.
Thanks for having us.
Oh, of course. Wow, I mean, I've already seen some of your individual performances. Great voices. Love it, especially the rock, because I love rock. Yeah. So I want to get to know, the one thing about Las Vegas, they've seen your shows. They've been there to support you, each of you. But we want to get to know the foundation of where it all started for each of you, of the desire to want to sing, the desire to want to be a Las Vegas show performer. So who wants to start?
I can start.
Go ahead.
Cool.
Well, I'm from Quebec, Canada, so I
Wow,
never
okay.
wanted to be a Las Vegas performer. I started singing at 16, and I was also as a dancer. So I became a triple threat, did a lot of musical theater. I ended up with Cirque du Soleil.
Oh, you did? Wow.
So I started at the Radio City Musical for 2 summers. That's where the show was supposed to run. And then they closed the show in Vegas, and they said, oh, your show's going to move to Vegas. So the show was called Arcana. I was the main
remember
character.
that one. Okay.
And
Yeah.
that's how I ended up in Vegas. I've never been here before when I moved here with my 2 cats and 10 suitcases. I was like, okay, welcome to Vegas.
Yeah.
So that was really weird. And but now I'm here and I don't want to leave. So
Awesome.
and that's how I ended up here.
Yeah. Awesome. Okay. Brittagna.
I love that. I was born here. So my dad is a musician. He was always on tour when I was
okay.
little. So I kind of grew up singing with him at the piano and whatnot. So, I mean, I've been going to the Strip since I was a kid as well. Like I had birthday parties at the Excalibur, and I would always see the shows and the singers and the bands.
Wow.
And so
Okay.
I think very early on, it was just like, I'm here. I'm born in the entertainment capital of the world. So that is my
You
path.
started.
And I've tried many other things, but I always come back,
Okay.
to the singing thing. I can't get past it. So
Yeah. So the music runs in the family, of course. Yeah, and that
Yes.
kind of was the jump start.
Yep.
Interesting. Okay. Well, thank you, Brittagna. Chandiss.
Hey.
Hey.
Man, my story's a little bit different.
Uh-oh, here we go.
I was born in California, and I kind of had a chaotic childhood, and it was all about like my brother and his hockey career. And so
Okay.
when I discovered that I had a voice, it was when I felt seen and when I felt heard. And so I ran with that.
Yeah.
And it just became my voice in my family.
Wow.
And so I just pursued it as a hobby and it was always following it. And then at 12, I was in a duo act.
Oh, you were? Okay.
And that was when I was in Colorado, and we had moved when I was 7. So once I was 12, I was in this duo act, and we were in Durango, we were in Denver. I was singing in hole-in-the-wall bars, making like good money as a 12-year-old because I didn't have
okay.
any bills.
Yeah.
And I just always had a big voice that, was impressive to some. And I just kept with it and
The
grew as an
desire.
artist
Yeah.
and moved here when I was 21 to pursue, things. And I started on Fremont, 10 years ago.
10 years ago.
Yeah, and
Wow.
I was
Okay.
there for a long time. I had
Yeah.
a really good experience and met these ladies along the way,
Yeah.
and we just had admiration for each other and decided, let's make this happen
Awesome.
together.
Well, thank you for sharing your chapter,
Yeah,
and each of you
yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
Now we're going to get into the chapter of first. Well, before we go there, the uncertainty of like moving here, right? So you're from here, you're coming from Canada, which I love Canada. I've been there once and loved it. And as well, you coming to Vegas, but also the uncertainty of the fear, right? We were talking about earlier, of just trying new things, new opportunities when they arise. How do you handle that? Because sometimes there's a lot of people that stop midpoint and they don't want to pursue it because they feel, well, what would they say if I mess up? What about if I fail and then they think they look at me differently and then I'll never get like, but the thing is, if you never try, you never know what's on the other side. So how did you 3 handle that? Whoever wants to start.
I think the key is to fail a lot of times.
Yeah, that's true.
That's my
yeah,
story.
That's right, yeah.
You fail enough times, then you just kind of what they call failure. You know,
Yeah.
I see it as growth. I've discovered so much about myself and what I want to do and what I'm most passionate about. And that's, you know, I'm forever changing and I'm forever growing. So, you know, even in this chapter will have a closure of its own. And right now it's hot and it's exciting and we love each other and our relationship and our chemistry. So that's where, you know, I feel kind of fearless, is regardless of how it ends. What a fun experience, and I love these women. So why not just go for it?
Yeah, take that risk.
Take the
I
mic, baby.
think, yeah.
And it just
I think sometimes you have to figure out what you don't want to do before you realize what you do.
Yeah.
Because I know personally I've gone through plan B, C, D, and E, and I've tried to map all the, you know, what I could pull out of my back pocket, so to speak. So I have a master's degree in education.
Oh, you do?
I
Wow.
gave teaching
Okay.
a stab. My undergrad degree is in journalism, so I worked for a news station previously. And at the end of the day, it's like my mind was still fixated on music. And I feel like, you know, the saying, if you love what you do, you'll never work a day in your life. And even though it is hard work and we back that up, I don't think this industry is for everyone. You know, you have to have thick skin and you have to be told no plenty of times. But I think we're all like determined and relentless in that aspect that
Yeah.
we're not going to give up. And for every door that closes, another one will open.
That's right. Well said.
Yeah, I think
You
you need
can-
a tolerance to change when you decide to go that path as an artist.
Yeah.
And I don't see it failure. I say like, okay, it didn't work. Next. I like change personally. That's why I love this job. You never know where you're gonna end. You travel. You're
Yeah.
getting paid to travel.
That's, yeah.
Like, you know, I ended up in Russia or South Korea on tour. It's just like, it's amazing. And it's just like whatever it takes you, and just take the leap. But
Yeah.
it needs a tolerance for risk, uncertainty, and insecurity also.
Right.
So you said it, you need thick skin.
Yeah.
But it's fun.
Yeah, it is, right? Yeah, thank you, Cassie. And Brittagna, Chandiss, appreciate that. And that's very true. You know, I want to say it's a learning experience, right? And that's all you can do in this life is learn from it. It helps you grow to be the better version of yourself. I have a new discovery where newer doors will open because of that. And it's beautiful with that kind of life to live. So awesome. Thank you for those answers. So now we all want to know, how did you all three meet, though? What's the story behind that for Angels to the idea to start?
I met Chandiss because I was asked to sub for her on Fremont.
Oh, okay.
So basically, I heard of her, I saw her sing, but I never met her, and I was replacing her when she was sick or she had a life, because it happens. And then I think we met in 2020 because she was pregnant.
Oh,
And we were getting ready to go back on Fremont with the bands, and knowing she was pregnant, she needed someone to fill in until she could come back. So we did rehearsals, and she was guiding me of well, I sing this like this. This is the harmony I take. So that's where we met. I met Brittagna. I heard about her. She's everywhere. This girl works so hard. It was just.
yeah.
And one night at a bar, like we are all the same friends. Like, so one night at a bar, we just walked into each other, and that was finally I can meet you,
cool,
and
yeah.
and also now we all sub for each other. So when one is sick or cannot, it's the other one. So that's why this show, the three working together, was the
right.
point instead of working for each other. So.
Interesting. Okay.
I think that's something to highlight as well, because the fact that we sub in and help each other out, I feel like some women tend to make it very competitive, whereas we support each other fully, and we don't have any like jealous or envious bone. You know, it's not that kind of energy. And I remember the first time that I subbed into Full Circle, one of her bands.
It's
Their
her band.
There you go. That always
It
gets
was mine.
But that was terrifying enough, subbing in for her, right? Because we're all individuals. So it's like, I would love to sing with you guys, but don't expect Cassie to
That,
walk in,
right.
because it's not going to be that, but we'll have fun and it'll
Yeah.
be great. And then she came in to the lounge, actually, and I almost had a heart attack.
Whoa.
Because I've seen her
Jeez.
sing on Fremont too. So I've,
Yeah.
like she said, we have a tight knit circuit of musical people in town. So sometimes you know of someone for quite some time before you get to actually meet them and have a conversation. It's
Interesting.
usually in passing or you're on a stage. But when she walked into the lounge, I was like, I'm going to pass out. I was
Oh
telling
my
the guitar
God.
player, I was like,
Starstruck.
Chandiss is here. I hope she leaves. I hope she leaves. Oh my God, I can't handle it.
Wow.
But you get
So
past
cool.
that. It's all the nerves and stuff.
That's awesome.
And the things
Wow.
that we go through.
Yeah. Thanks for sharing that. Yeah.
I think what is unique about this situation and what is very, it just makes my heart expand in the way that we're able to recognize each other's strengths, and it feels more like a community. And how, like, I see this as a benefit to me, not a threat. I see this as like, what can you teach me? What gaps can you fill that I won't?
Wow.
And understanding that we are stronger together, not this is my thing, and because she can't do this and she can do that, but I can't. It doesn't make me less than. I totally appreciate what they bring to the table, and I want them on my team. I don't want to compete. I want to up the ante, ladies. And so I think that once we recognized that and we felt, and in fact, it came from Cassie first, because you never know what you're going to get in the music scene, right? Like, there's insecurities, there's competition, of our own insecurities. And I'll never forget a text that I had gotten at like 12:30 in the morning. It was right after a gig, and it said, I just walked by your stage and I heard you singing Evanescence, and it was so fucking beautiful.
Whoa.
And pardon my language.
Oh yeah.
It was
God.
so fucking beautiful. Like
That's cool.
And it takes a certain woman to do that. That's not a girl. That's a woman. A woman recognizing somebody else's strength.
Right.
And she doesn't feel less than because I have that. And I think that she taught me a lot in that. Because you just don't know, like, if I say that somebody is great, does that make me less than? And I think that that's where the magic comes in with us ladies, is we realize, hey, you're great at this. You run with this, baby.
Right.
And what do you think I am good at? And how can I support you in this? And so we just have this trio of strength.
That's awesome.
That I think is really going to go places.
Oh yeah. Well, thank you for sharing that, and that's awesome.
Long-winded.
I love that.
My long-winded
No,
answer.
yeah. I love the fact that
You at 1 a.m.
yeah, that won't stop now.
It says a lot,
Yeah,
right?
it does say a lot,
about who
yeah.
she is as a person and how confident she is.
Right.
And to appreciate somebody else's gift is, I don't know. I really loved it.
No, I love the fact that you both encourage each other and speak life into each other to keep going and keep doing what you're doing. I see you, girl. Right? I mean, that's
Right.
awesome. We all need that at
Yes.
times. So
Yes.
I love that. Yeah, thanks. Well, speaking of where you're at now, so what's the story of Angels? How did all that start? Whoever wants to go.
Want to take the
Yeah, I'll start it off, and then they can add to it as well.
right.
I think it's a condition of like a beautiful, happy accident sort of
Yeah.
thing, because
Completely.
we didn't have the idea at first, but again, we all sub for each other. So, oftentimes if I'm coming from another gig, rather than miss out on the whole gig because I'm a workaholic and I'm addicted to money, and I do that a lot. So it's like, can you sing the first 2 hours and then I'll make it for the second, and that sort of thing.
Okay.
And so we were communicating about that, but we were coming from one of her gigs, I believe. Weren't you playing at Bottle Blonde
Yes.
that night?
Yes.
And so
Oh,
we were
okay.
With
all
your
out getting
husband.
food.
So I came
Yes,
to join
so-
because I wanted to have a bite with my husband and my girls.
Oh, all right.
So the conversation was kind of planted to where, we're both going to be there and we're going to split the show. And it was like,
Chandiss
No,
said,
what if
I
it-
want to do that.
I'll be with you guys, but first was the picture first, or did the picture happen after we decided we were going to do it?
after.
Okay.
After.
Oh, okay.
Right after. We were like, now we need a photo. Let's put this together
Wow.
as soon as possible.
Yeah, and she said, we are Las Vegas's Charlie's Angels, because, the blonde brunette and the redhead, and we were like, oh, that's so funny, and then we were like, wait a minute.
Oh, that's an idea.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
leave it to Britt to come up with the wit.
Well, and I think we all love harmonies as well. So that's like
Even better.
Definitely.
my
And we're
entertainment
good at it,
company.
yeah.
I named Harmonize because I'm just always so stuck on that concept of music, and I will say this, just because someone is a good musician or a talented vocalist doesn't mean that they have an ear for harmony. And I've seen them sing and I've heard them and
Wow.
for years. So to me it was like, oh, that would be so cool to just do 3-part harmony. And as
is
I
cool.
suspected,
Yeah.
when we met up to rehearse, it was like we're getting goosebumps
all
and
of us
chills
are
and
like
I'm like,
lit
Even me, and I haven't even seen the show yet. But I gotta say, Brittagna, so when I first saw you, was that Lucky Cat? Or is it
lucky day.
Lazy? At the Old Red, by Old Red, it's like a karaoke place.
Oh, Smelly Cat.
Smelly Cat. Sorry, I only been there
Lucky
once.
cat, lazy dog, whatever.
Something,
Yeah, I
yeah. Hey, I like Lazy Dog actually. But that was my first time there. But they brought you on stage, and I was like, oh, cool! Like that was great. Even that karaoke song you did.
That was a rare sighting.
That
because
was
I
I was like,
highly dislike karaoke. I will
Oh,
tell
you
you
don't?
that. But I
Okay.
was like, okay, I'll do one song. But in that realm, it's like it's better in my mind to just let people do their thing and have fun because we obviously do
yeah.
it professionally.
Yes.
So
Yes.
in one aspect, I feel like it's unfair, So I tend not to do that, but every now and then I can be convinced.
Well, that's what it depends on who you're with, right? They're like,
well, that too.
Right. Yeah. I had a friend visiting from New York, so
Oh, okay.
yeah, that was fun for him to watch.
Yeah, and that's interesting because if you hadn't shown up, I probably would have not reached out for this to be here. Because I reached out to you, and then you're like, sure. And then it took probably a month or two for this to happen.
Yeah.
It's fine. Things happen for when it happens. And then here we are. So,
so do
the
more
timing of everything.
karaoke.
It was
I know what other doors open. Like,
I really am big on manifesting though, and like
Yeah.
the universe and energy and timing, right time, right place, and
Right,
all of
yeah,
that. So I do
exactly.
think it was meant to be. Yeah,
yeah,
and here we
very
are.
cool. Well, thank you for sharing that. So, what's next for the Angels? Are you going to be recording a single down the road? I mean, what's the first start to this chapter of Angels?
We are working our asses off right now.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's a production show.
Oh,
So what started as a bar gig
Yeah.
is now a huge production show
Wow,
with projections,
okay.
costumes, and the entire thing. No tracks, all live.
awesome.
It's a concept now,
Okay.
and so we're working on this, and it's badass.
Well, it sounds badass. I can't wait to see it.
So that's what,
Yeah.
that's what it is now.
Okay. And you want to add more to it?
Yeah.
I mean, go
Okay.
ahead, go for it, Jerome.
Well, I think the cool part about what we are putting together, it wasn't just a concept. It started as a concept, right? And then when we settled into it, we realized that these characters of the Angels are really just a glorified representation of who we are as women in general.
Okay.
And so what we want to represent is we want to be a representation for women, and it's overdone, women empowerment, but what we really want is to show the different sides of women, the crazy and the beautiful, and make fun of it and have compassion and all of the things, and we want it to be very relatable. And also, it's so in alignment with who we are so we've created characters. We have our superpowers, if you will.
Oh, you have superpowers.
But
Oh,
it
whoa.
is, but it is in alignment with who we are
Yeah.
as people. So it's
Okay.
not just an act, right?
Okay.
So it's more of an embodiment and how we can really let that out and express ourselves
okay.
on stage through the show. So that's really what I think is going to come through and what's going to make it different. Yes, we are doing cover songs of other artists, but we're taking on the version that we want,
Right.
and displaying and expressing what we feel through those songs. And I think that that's what's going to touch people and reach them, aside from just being a cover act with some props and some cute
Yeah.
outfits,
Yeah.
So
Wow.
I think that's where the magic is going to come in.
Okay. No, okay.
They nailed it.
Yeah, really. It's like,
To add.
well, I'm like, I want to see this show already. So when is there a future date of this happening later in the fall, or what do
We
you
have
see it?
goals.
Okay.
We have some timeline goals, but we really want, is it okay if I continue? Okay. We really want to, for the product to be the representation that we really, that we visualize, that we envision. So until it's there, it's hard to say, obviously there's places that we could go tonight and people will have us, but we really want it to be the refined thing. And we want it to be the powerful show that we know that we can make it. So until it's there, like I said, we have a goal.
Yeah.
We have a goal for January to be, you know, no matter what, we want to have something in the books for January.
So cool, yeah.
But we want to take this time to make it as special as we know it can be.
I like that. And I like the fact that you're taking your time. You're not rushed because of a great idea. You're like, once we have what we have and we take time with that, and that's for the audience to really see the quality of the show.
Correct.
And that's important. I love the fact that you're not just like, let's just do it next month.
We
It's
could.
like, well, you could, but you're just taking time to make
Yeah.
sure everything's lined up.
Yeah.
And I like that.
I think we're all perfectionists too. That's why we're still
That's
doing
good.
this job, because we are.
Yeah.
So yeah, we want it as perfect as possible. Like
We care.
Yeah.
we care, and we care about what people are gonna feel, and if
Right.
we gotta have fun, but they have to feel something. That's
Right.
the goal.
The connection, yeah.
So if it's, we need to do it correctly.
Well said.
And even when it comes to song selection, you know, between the three of us, we know such a wide variety of so many popular songs that we've been singing for years. But rather than just slap together a set list of what we already know, we're taking the time to go through each song and really listen to it and, you know, close our eyes and visualize how that would look on a
So
big stage.
cool. Yeah.
We want to tell a story.
Okay.
We don't want to just go through a set list. We want people to feel like they're on a journey.
Yes.
Like they're on a Can you just be my mic stand right now?
I'm in the middle. I'll take that little designated mic
That's
holder.
That's it. That's
On the
it.
journey. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. No. What?
We
so
want it to be a thing.
I love it. Along this journey, is there a potential single of original song from this show happening in the future? Once the show starts, maybe down the road, was one single of Angels? Has that
I
ever
think
been an
it's-
idea?
It hasn't been an idea. I think
Oh.
it's. I don't think anything is out as far as possibilities go for us three girls. I don't know that is the focus right
Okay.
now. But I mean, we are who we are. So,
Yeah.
you know, if the right opportunity arises or idea comes out, we're running with it. So.
True. Yeah. Well, I'm glad I planted that seed then.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we definitely need to focus on the show, but
Yeah.
but also because we're professionals and we've been doing this a long time,
Maybe you were
focusing on that right now wouldn't net us very much income. I think it would be safe to say. So
Yeah, true.
The show is going to be a moneymaker, in my opinion, and we deserve that because
Yeah.
we work hard. But if we were just sitting around writing songs, not to diminish that, that's valuable and important too. But I just don't think it's the focus.
Yeah.
And we've
right
all
now.
done that, right? I mean, we're all writers. We've traveled down that road, and it's great, and it has its time and place.
Yeah.
But as of right now, we're in like
Oh yeah, you're in the
show
zone.
building
right.
mode.
Yeah, I just thought maybe you would have a single of original song in the show, and that way everyone can have that signature. Like, oh, when you hear that song, that's their signature song. You know what I mean?
It's good
And that's
food
why I
for
was
thought.
asking about
Food
that.
for thought.
Yeah. Same. All right. So knowing you do have individual shows, who wants to start with that? Because I know besides Angels, you have your own.
Okay. I'm in many bands.
Oh, wow.
I have
okay.
one called Full Circle with Chandiss' husband.
Awesome.
It's pop rock, loungy. I have a classic rock band called Atomic Radio that we used to be on Fremont Street for 3 years.
Wow,
We're still playing. I have a French jazz six-piece called Lumière Noire, because I
Okay.
speak French. That's my native
Yeah.
tongue. And I sing backup singing. I'm a backup singer for Frankie Perez in the
Oh, you
All
are?
Nighters. Yes.
Awesome. Okay.
So that's my main stuff right now, as of now.
Awesome. Okay.
Stereo A is my main, you know, like top 40 pop rock band. And then I've been doing country as well, which is new to me.
Country.
Yeah,
wow,
I never
okay.
saw myself doing that,
You're
but
so good at it.
the demand is there. So I'm like, hey, if you're
Great.
paying, I'm playing. Now I'm a country singer. Why not? You know, I'll learn. And I also play on Fremont now. Finally,
Oh.
I always jokingly say, but seriously, that I'm like light years behind them because even though we're similar in age, I'm like, oh my gosh, I've been a baby this whole time. You know, like it took me all these years to be able to play Fremont, you know, and now I'm just starting to do that. So it's kind of cool. Everyone's
is
on their
cool.
own timeline. And then I'm getting ready to go on a cruise ship too. I've never performed on a cruise ship.
really?
I'm
Wow.
going with the all-female band Sugar, so that'll be a fun experience.
That
to
will
try
be a
out.
fun experience. Well, knowing country is new to you, what's one of your favorite country songs that you're singing right now for this?
It's a slower song, and it's kind of a bit sad, I suppose. But Ella Langley, Choosing Texas, I don't know what it is. I learned it because someone requested it, and every time it's like everyone just gravitates towards that song, and some girls are crying, or it like means something to people, and so it always elicits a certain emotion for me now. So I dig that.
Yeah.
And also the Judds, Turn It Loose by the Judds, which is maybe not as popular, but that is one of the country songs that I recognize from my childhood. So
Very cool.
probably some of the only country songs I recognize from my childhood.
And then you, Chandiss?
So I'm like, I think I'm unemployed. I think that's what they call it. That's what my son would say. He's like, Mom, you're so unemployed, Mom, right now. Like, you're giving those vibes. I'm like, oh my
Oh
gosh.
my God.
The Full Circle has a classic rock version, there's a more country version, and you're
And
the
the
country,
yeah, and the pop
Oh.
version,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
I'm happily subbing. I hit it really hard for 10 years. I was 4 nights a week, 3 nights a week, 2 nights a week
Wow.
for 10 years.
It's a long time.
And I was in a really good situation where I really loved the band that I was in, and I had it really good. And, you know, we had a situation that just led me to the space that I'm in right now, which is what do I want to do next, you know? And I miss the guys that I was with. That's about it. That's all I miss pretty much from that era. And I was lucky enough to be in a position to have time to take off. You know, I know a lot of people don't have that luxury, and I was given the space to really decide. And I was brought, you know, ideas and bands and all of these, you know, prospects for what I could do, but nothing struck me. And I was just like, because I didn't have to, you know, and I say that, you know, with the utmost gratitude. I really wanted it to be something that I wanted to do, because I've done the grinds, and I'm still subbing for these girls, so I get, you know, I'm singing the cobwebs off every now and again, but what's really important to me right now is inspiration. You know, I'm 41. The grind will always be there. It's easy enough to pick up gigs, and I want to be moved. I want to feel excited. I want it to be something that, you know, I'm proud of, and that I work really hard for, instead of just showing up and reading lyrics from my phone, you know? Like, we all have to do that. And it's fine, and it has its place, but I need the substance, you know?
Oh yeah, thanks for well said.
So, but this is now my new job. I just don't get paid yet.
Yeah, yeah,
Unemployed. Now.
Yeah.
Perfect timing.
Very cool. Well, thank you, Chandiss. I want to touch base on what Cassie said earlier on jazz. I think that's interesting. What started the journey for you with jazz? Because I love jazz too.
It's the French music, literally. I'm classically trained, so I'm basically an opera singer who ended up in musical theater, and I'm a rock chick. So it's just because I've that grainy, raunchy voice when I want. But jazz was never something I considered, but a former musician with me at Cirque du Soleil, he was like, we need to do something in French, and he's a jazz guy, so we started a 6-piece ensemble, and it was like,
cool.
And it's all the classic version songs in French that if someone lived in Paris for a year, they would know all those songs, but we jazz it up, and it's super fun.
That's so cool, yeah.
Like, it's really, really fun. We have an accordion, we have violin, guitar, drums, bass. Me, sometimes we have clarinet, sometimes we depend on who's available. But so it's great.
That's awesome.
It's great. So it's mostly corporate show. They want a Parisian thing, so they call Cassie. But
I have a question. Is it okay if I ask her a question?
Sure.
So are you doing French and jazz versions of songs that people recognize?
Yes.
Or is it okay?
Yeah.
So that's cool,
okay,
and that's
that
very
is cool.
refreshing. I know when I come across bands that do those.
Yeah, it's like VL Rose, but jazzy.
Yeah.
Which is, it keeps it happy.
Yeah.
It's happy.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's so cool. Yeah, thanks for sharing that. It was when you mentioned that earlier, I was like, oh, I need to learn your story on that, on the jazz.
Yeah, and now I love doing jazz
Yeah.
That's awesome.
because of that.
Cool. Well, this is aside from the shows. We want to kind of get into a little bit of the personal side, not too personal, but I know someone in this room loves Disney. Yeah, so I'm a huge Disney fan. Yes, guys. But whoever wants to fill in and share too. But so I want to ask. Of course, you have the mic. What's your top 2 favorite rides at Disneyland?
Space Mountain and, believe it or not, Peter
God.
Pan.
Oh wow! Okay.
That ride slaps.
Yeah. It's funny because I asked Kendra Daniels the same question, and she said Peter Pan.
Really?
Yeah,
I've
she loves Peter Pan.
never received that when I ask people that question.
No,
But,
no, that's 2.
and my daughter is 8 now, but that was the first ride that I took her on when I took her when she was, I want to say 2.
Oh, okay.
And that was the first ride that my mom took me on that I remember. So that one is special for me.
Wow. Very cool. Any other Disney fans here?
Oh, well, I mean, who's not?
Oh, well, then please share. Yes.
Haunted Mansion.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Which one?
Haunted Mansion.
Oh, Haunted Mansion.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's one
17
of my.
times in a row. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I go on that just repeatedly.
Yeah.
Like, Josh, you down there
Get
10
out,
times,
get out,
so?
get out.
Yeah.
It's funny. We actually did discuss like maybe doing like a Disney villain skit or some type,
That would be-
incorporate that into the
Whoa.
show at some point.
That'd be
I
great.
think that would be
Wow.
awesome.
Yeah.
That'd be really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, Haunted Mansion, any other? Another one?
No.
No.
Indiana Jones, maybe I like it because
That is a good one.
Yeah, that's
yes,
great.
Yeah.
the lines, but yes, that's a good ride.
Yeah.
Right. What about you, Chandiss?
I would say Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yes.
Is that still there?
Oh, yes.
So a funny story about Disneyland is I had never been until I was 26. So
Wow.
I didn't.
Okay.
I was 42
Oh
42.
My gosh.
first time, but I didn't live in the U.S. So
Oh,
Right.
very true.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
I did,
So I have a-
but
an
like
excuse.
like I said, my childhood was a little different. So, and soaring. Soaring is
Soaring.
Yeah,
California
oh my
Adventure,
gosh.
okay.
It was so great. Oh, does that not count? Because it's
No,
on the
that's
other side?
it's still
Okay.
Disney. Yeah. Yeah.
And now they have flyover here, which is very similar.
They do.
Have you seen it? But now I realize I'm so like I can't do the motion thing anymore. I get sick on soaring. So oh my gosh.
It's my dream to go to Disneyland Paris. So maybe
Whoa.
with me
What a
and
goal.
Chad.
Translate
Paris.
I'll have champagne.
Yes, this is a great
It'll be
idea.
a great day.
Isn't there one in Tokyo as well?
Yes.
Yeah. So why Paris and not or you want to do both?
I want to do them all.
You want to do
I
them all?
just-
Okay.
For as far as what's out of the country,
Yeah.
Paris appeals to me the most. It just looks so
Yeah.
romantic and beautiful, and who thinks of like drinking champagne when you're at Disneyland?
Yeah. On Pirates of the
Paris one, that's-
Caribbean instead of rum.
Yeah.
glassware that's like etched and it just looks so beautiful. I'm like, yeah,
That's awesome.
life goals.
So for those that went for the first time, did you wear your little badge that said first time visit?
I did.
You
I
did?
don't think I did.
You didn't?
Yeah, I did it, and it was my birthday, so I had the first.
Oh, you had the birthday one.
Yeah.
Good. Okay, cool.
She hit her drip.
Yeah.
All right. Next question, because this is one of my favorite eras, and we're almost done, is the 90s. What's your favorite 90s memory? A blockbuster, a movie, a band, or a certain destination in the 90s?
Oh my gosh.
It doesn't have to be all of them, just one of them. But
I mean, I'm from a small ski resort town in Quebec, and we had much music, which is MTV Canadian
yeah.
version, but
Oh, okay.
the French version was like much music. Got super big in the 90s, so for me
Wow.
it was discovering all those video clips
yeah.
nonstop, and yeah, it was just
That's cool.
a new
Yeah.
and you think, oh, I can watch videos 24/7.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
wow.
I'm
Bring it
the same
back.
way
Yeah.
with MTV, yeah.
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 Yeah. It's like, oh, let's watch the new Erotica Madonna video. It comes out at midnight tonight, so everyone was
man, yeah.
in front of their TV waiting. And like, oh, it was not that. Yeah. Sorry,
Yeah.
Madonna. I was a little disappointed, but
Oh, okay.
I don't know how old I was, sheesh, but I remember buying the TLC album, like
Oh,
Crazy Sexy
yeah,
Cool.
okay.
And I remember getting in trouble for that.
Uh-oh.
Because me and my two girlfriends, my two besties at the time, we wanted to be them. We wanted to
Yeah.
paint our faces, dress
Yeah.
up, and be in character and learn our parts. And yeah, of course, my mom was like, "You don't know what you're singing about. Like
Yeah.
red light
Red light
special
special,
is
that's what I was
yeah, you
thinking.
knew, you already know."
Oh,
Like,
that's
I
funny.
have the red light bulb in my room right
I
now.
know exactly. And now I have a daughter.
That's
I'm like,
funny.
it's gonna be payback times a
Oh,
million.
Yes.
I'm in trouble. But yeah, and I think as well as like Blockbuster, I think there was something exciting about just going into those stores and being able to purchase
the
things.
smell of it
The
too.
smell.
When everything
Jeez.
is online, you know,
Yeah.
it's like I get the digital age, but there's definitely something missing, in my opinion. And I actually just went to Zia Records the other day.
Oh, you
and
did?
It's like,
Oh, cool. I love
they
that story.
I bought some cassette tapes. Like, who does that?
Right.
Now I
has
need
a
a cassette
cassette
player
player?
because mine broke. I actually got mine out of the garage and I was excited.
Oh, you
It
did?
doesn't
Cool.
work, so I need to purchase one. But
Oh, okay.
they even had 8-tracks, and I remember driving in my dad's Cadillac. He, you know, it was an older car at the time, but that was cool. He used to play Shaka Khan 8-tracks and ride me
You
around.
get stuck in there, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
What cassette tapes did you buy at C Records?
Linda Ronstadt.
Oh,
We were just
wow.
talking about her.
Okay.
But yeah, then I was brainstorming. I feel like we should do one of her songs in the show, but
I'm doing Linda in the 60s
60s
Mania tribute,
Oh,
so we're doing
wow.
different drum. Yeah.
Nice.
That's cool.
awesome. I
Yeah.
love that.
Yes, but Blockbuster I do miss a lot, really.
Yeah.
It's just the drive to go, right?
Yeah.
I can't wait to see the new releases. But of course you get the and you get those disappointments. There's no,
They're all out.
You're all out, and you're like,
That's great.
but it feels like okay, well, what's next?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's just,
Then you find Faces of Death because it's not out. I'm the dark one, basically.
oh, okay.
If you didn't notice.
Shocking.
But-
I can't.
Oh, sorry.
So yeah, Faces of, oh my God, it's not out. We can watch it, and then you get traumatized forever. And then,
Oh, yeah, it was fun
Yeah.
times.
There is still one Blockbuster left, right? Isn't
That's
that
true. There is.
I don't know where
yeah.
it is. Is it in Oregon or something?
I think in
Who knows?
Oregon. Yeah. A family is. I think a couple have it going, and just because they were. Yeah,
so
I looked it
people
up.
go and get what, a VHS,
maybe
DVD.
a DVD.
Yeah, I think.
I mean, people barely even have those anymore.
It's probably just for the gram. They go and just
People-
Blockbuster. I can't wait.
Yeah.
So they probably have like people lined up.
Merchandise.
For,
Yeah,
Oh
right.
yeah,
There you
Uh-huh.
go.
shirts.
There or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah,
that-
exactly.
Yeah, so cool. What about you, Chandiss?
Gosh, I loved so many things. I was still a baby, right, in the 90s? I would say Alanis Morissette was huge. That was the first concert I ever went to
Oh, wow.
at Red Rocks in Denver, Colorado, and it was just some, Jagged Little Pill. I mean, that record, I think we all know, it hit at that time, and nothing will ever compare. And it was just, I was coming into my own, I was 15, 16 when I knew everything. and it was just, it just was such a, it was just so meaty to me. And I think that it was when you're starting to have those emotions and hormones, and you have feelings and romance, and or so you think. And so it just represents that time in your life, and you just cling to it. And every time I sing her now, like, I still feel that. I still feel those moments and people resonate when you're feeling it, like you were saying earlier. It doesn't matter if they even know the song. They're just like, oh, drawn to it. So
Wow. Okay.
go
Well,
Alanis.
yeah, really. Thank you for sharing that. That's lately. It's just been on my mind lately in the '90s, and I've just been missing it. And I'm like, some simpler times, But just want to hear your responses. Thank you again. So before we close on this episode, how can the viewers stay updated on your shows? Follow you on Instagram, your own personal Instagrams. That I want to share.
Yeah, we're working on our group Instagram right now. I have Chandiss Music. That's my personal. We all three of us post. So at some point you'll be able to click the linky link to the new Instagram.
Yeah, I think like we said earlier too, we definitely don't want to rush. So
Yeah.
we want to take the time to make sure we have the right name and it's
the
easily
logo.
accessible for everyone, because
Right,
that's a
yeah.
huge thing too. If there's underscores and dots and symbols and it's different
Yeah,
on
we
every
can't.
single page, I want it to be
Like-
we want it to be more streamlined and easily accessible
access.
for all of our fans. Yeah.
But what's your Instagram?
Yeah. So follow your shows to see you where you're performing for your own.
Busy, BIZZY BGO.
All right.
Mine is Cassie Stone LV. simple.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
But I'm different generation, so
Are you?
I'm Gen X,
Okay.
and so social media for me is just
Yeah.
it's different. I have a different
is, yeah.
relationship with it. In social media, I'm happy I started my career solo stuff when it was not a thing, because I would have never survived the emotional people telling me that you suck, you're terrible, or
The trolls.
I'm way too everyone's way too sensitive for this. I don't know how this generation survives this. It's so difficult.
Wow.
So I'm glad it happened. So for me, I try to stay a little
Yeah.
away, but I'm there, but I'm
Yeah, same.
not as involved as.
All right.
She's in charge of our Instagram.
Okay,
so-
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
she's good at that.
no,
She's-
that's awesome. And
she's
I wanted
good
to
at it.
make sure to ask that because you do have your own shows for right now, for people to come see you and support you. So.
Yeah, I highly recommend that you follow these ladies, but not just for music with Cassie, even for the random items that she posts. I highly recommend you follow her.
Uh-oh.
When I'm having a bad day, I literally just look for what she posted because I'm like, how did she even find that this was out
So
there?
it's a story or
No. It's on
okay.
Facebook.
Oh, okay.
I'm also, I like thrifting and shopping,
Oh,
so
do
I'm
you?
on
Okay.
Marketplace a lot, and my algorithm is drunk or high, so it always shows me the weirdest stuff you can get. So I decided to every day now I post. It's called useless stuff. The hashtag useless stuff of Marketplace,
Yeah.
and people just come to my page every day. I like just to. Apparently, I got to do a TikTok with it because you got a thing. But
Got it going,
it's
wow.
like vases that it looks like male organs with hair, but it's a vase. I was like, why would you buy this? Or do you need a giant ice cream sandwich decor piece for $2,000? So that's why I post that, because it's ridiculous and it's fun. But thanks for
I'm glad
appreciating
you have fun with it. Yeah.
the golden toilet for $5,000.
Oh my God.
Who needs a gold shitter?
Right. Yeah.
So yeah,
Wow.
So it's-
Golden toilet. Interesting.
useless stuff of Marketplace.
Well, Chandiss, Brittagna, and Cassie, thank you so much for being on Rhythm and Rose Las Vegas. Such an honor and privilege just to have you here. And I wish you all the best on Angels hopefully in the new year, 27. I'll definitely be there to support.
Yeah, front row.
Oh.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
VIP access.
And guys, if you'd like to share your story on Rhythm and Rose Las Vegas, my Instagram is Joshua Jacob Official. I believe every story matters. Every story can impact someone's life, either starting a new dream, resurrecting an old dream, or on the edge of giving up. One story can change that life, and that's why I do this show, because you never know who you're impacting. So, and everything is possible is inspired by Matthew 19:26. Look it up. But guys, thank you. Well, ladies, sorry. I always say guys. Ladies, thanks for coming on the
We're
show.
not that sensitive. We can handle it.
Yeah. This is Joshua Jacob with Rhythm and Roads, Las Vegas. Thank you so much for watching and your support.
Thank you for
Thank
having
you
us.
for having us.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, ladies.